Well, as the title of this video suggests, the 4Runner is on its way out. I've got a new vehicle that's arriving in just a matter of days, and I've already got a buyer lined up for the 4Runner. They've given me a deposit, and they're gonna take it off my hands as soon as the new vehicle arrives. If you want to speculate on what the new vehicle is, feel free to take your best guess in the comment section below. Now, I've really enjoyed the 4Runner over the last 3 years of ownership and roughly 30,000 miles. I previously had a third generation Tacoma and an FJ Cruiser, and I've done side-by-side comparisons of both of those vehicles with the 4Runner. I've also had the opportunity to compare it side-by-side with the Lexus GX460, and all four of those models share quite a bit in common in terms of platform and powertrains, and in every comparison, I felt like the 4Runner was the best option. It's got the best overall package in terms of practicality, powertrain, ride quality, price. And there's a lot to love about this vehicle. It is very good looking, it's very rugged, it's very off-road capable, it's got great resale value, and perhaps one of the best things about it is its simplicity. Now, in some ways you could take that to mean it's also a little antiquated because the powertrain on the 4Runner is almost 2 decades old. So almost 20 years for this engine, and you know, it's certainly starting to show its age. But the flip side of that is that it's a sure bet in terms of long-term reliability. It's been tried and tested, and chances are if you buy one of these 4Runners, it's gonna be pretty reliable for you. While there's a lot to love about the 4Runner, it's not without its faults either. It's ironic because in the early years of owning the 4Runner, I had the Tacoma and the FJ Cruiser, and anytime our family would go somewhere or I had a choice between driving one of the three vehicles, I'd choose the 4Runner the majority of the time. It drove the nicest, it was the most comfortable, had the best performance, and it was my go-to of the three vehicles. But then I sold the Tacoma and I sold the FJ Cruiser and I bought the all-new Tundra. And now the tables have turned. And literally 100% of the time when I go somewhere and I've got the choice between the Tundra and the 4Runner, I take the Tundra, hands down. It's more comfortable, it drives much nicer, better handling, better performance, and it actually gets about the same fuel efficiency even though it's a lot more powerful and a lot bigger than the 4Runner. So it is hands down the better driver when compared with the 4Runner. It almost has gotten to the point where I cringe a little bit when I drive the 4Runner because the handling is just so bad when compared with the Tundra. So it's funny how your perspective changes depending on what you're driving. Previously, I thought that the 4Runner drove really nice. Now I feel like it drives a little bit like a playground spring rider. The 4Runner has a lot to offer for somebody that wants a vehicle that's very rugged, capable, reliable, and is okay with some of its shortcomings when it comes to performance, handling, and fuel efficiency. The bigger question though is, would I buy another 4Runner? And the answer to that is, I would be extremely surprised if I didn't buy another 4Runner down the road. Now, I'm really glad I had the opportunity to experience the 5th generation model because in my opinion, it's the best generation of the 4Runner and there's a lot to love about it. But since I've already experienced the 5th generation model, I'd be very surprised if I bought another one down the road. What I'm expecting is that the next 4Runner that I own will be the 6th generation model when it comes out. I'm hoping that Toyota is able to take much of what makes the 5th generation very endearing and makes it even better. A vehicle that's very rugged, very capable, reliable, great resale value, but hopefully with better performance, better fuel efficiency, and of course, a few more luxury features wouldn't be bad either. So we'll see. This is the end of the road for this 4Runner, but hopefully we'll see another 4Runner on the channel before too long.